Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another episode of Going Deep with Aman Home Alone Edition. And it's me again, your boy, Amandeep Singh Juk. They bring you another gangster funny ass episode. Fun. Let's begin. Let's just go straight to it. I see comments here. Job, what's up? I see you in the stream. What the hell? That's your comment. What the hell is that? I'm assuming it's to the thumbnail, guys. Don't blame me. We decided yesterday it's gonna be Jeffrey Epstein, who definitely did not uninstall himself, apparently. That was voted by me as the best options from all the lists we were given yesterday. You know, I can't wait for the end of this stream so we can decide what the next one is gonna be. This is fun, man. Today when I decided what the thumbnail was gonna be, I was excited to make the thumbnail because it was your input. We made this thumbnail together, guys. So thank you and you're welcome. Jimmy M Experience, what's up, my man? Please keep my name off your client list. Man. I'm sorry, Jimmy M Experience. The books do not lie. The records do not lie. You are in the shut, my man. Or else you might get assisted self uninstallation. Don't scare me with a good time, my man. Today in the morning, a friend of mine said, if there was any Kenyan musician whose life you want to live, which one would it be? I said Isa, but in 2017. So the joke is, Isa passed away in 2016. Ew. Haha, dark material. She was hella talented. Just jokes, guys, jokes. We're fucking around. Sorry. Enoch, what's up? Enoch Mutua tuko ndani kabisa. Ndani kabisa. What happened to that guy? Is he even alive? What happened to these politicians? Where do they go after creating such banging memes? Where do they disappear to? But anyway, moving on. Imran, I see you. You're on the stream. Imran is Imran. Aman is streaming. Time for my lunch break, bro. I thought you were in TZ. I thought you were in Dar es Salaam, Mambo Matam. It's lunchtime there now. What the hell? Working from home has its pros. Come on, Imran. You're confusing me, man. But good for you, man. Working from home. That's one job. Uh, that I mean, I don't know what job, but there's always this envious feeling among people like me who go to work when we know we could have just been staying, at home and done this shit. Of course, when people say working from home increases productivity, blah 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 blah, yeah, man, but you're at home. You don't have to look at your boss's face all that. I think that's enough. But people also say that working from home means that you spend more time working. And the problem is, why can't your whole identity, why can't your whole personality be based on the work you do? Who are you if it's not the job you perform for this capitalistic society? You're defined by what you produce, my man. So don't be angry. I know it sounds bad. Oh, you're being judged by your output. But hey, that's what Uncle Sam created when they thought of capitalism. Okay, so I'm just trying to find the best solution for fellas like me who do not want to leave their house, who do not want to leave their beds and their cozy blankets. And work can define our personality, because what else is going to define my personality? My passion, my principles, my moral bench. No one cares about that shit, bro. I'm sure you've read of all those fake positions, those quagmires, these guys who don't have degrees but they're still at the highest position ever. These lawyers, especially this happens quite a lot with lawyers. It must be an easy job if there's so many fakes, you know. Just letting you know, there are no fake stand-up comedians, you know, because part of the job is to do shit for free. And if you're doing stand-up comedy and you're doing shit for free, you're not fake. You know, does that make sense? It's easy to be a lawyer because you can fake, you can lie to people. Oh, but your honor, according to Article 14, verse 19, the Lord said, "Do not touch my wife," and that's what he was doing. That's why he had to kill him, your honor. And the judge, of course, he's also a fake. He's like, actually, yeah, you're right. I know what you mean in chapter 19. You're right, bro. He's allowed to kill other people if they look at his wife. So you know what? Innocent. I don't know. Is that how law works? Uh, no, I mean Kalasinga's second country, which is that Canada, my man. What's up? That's actually the first country? If you mean Canada, that's the first country. By the way, a lot of Indians are coming back from Canada. It's making me happy. You know, you guys thought you were gonna go to Quebec. You guys thought you were gonna go to Vancouver. You guys thought you were gonna go to Toronto, Drake's home city, and just settle. Nah, my man, your body ain't built for that shit, bruh. You're a tropical being. Look at the color of your skin, my man. God created you so there is sunlight that you can absorb better in the area that you are meant to be. Now you're going to Canada. Cold, snowy. India, bro, Punjabis, you guys have never seen snow. The coldest thing you know is your girlfriend's heart. The coldest thing you know is a Gujarati thepla. Leftover, of course. You know why? What are you doing in Canada? You're in the wrong side of the planet, my man. So I'm happy when they're being chased away from other countries, because then my jealousy of not going to Canada feels satisfied. Ooh, because I'm a bad person. Hillary, what's up, Hillary? Oh my God, this could go both ways. You could either be a guy or you could be a woman. What are you, Hillary? A man or a woman? But thank you for joining the stream. Let's read your comment. What's that one time you felt incompetent? I think at my current job, not incompetent, but let me say possessing lack of experience. It's a very specialized kind of area, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it. You know, although I've never ventured into things where I felt incompetent. Maybe competent, but not to the best level. For example, like, let me tell you this. The first, as a comedian, young and up and coming comedian, one of the ways to make money is to, MC events. And I hate MCing. I hate, because I'm not a guy who likes talking to the crowd. I'm not a guy who does, okay, Twin Davy, that's hey man, if you can do that, good for you. That's where the big money is. But even me doing this, like, as a joke behind the camera, even I felt like, I don't want to do that shit. I did Twin Davy. What's Arsenal? Madam, aya basi, madam. I can't do that shit. But that's where most of the money is. And so one way I thought of a way of not saying no to work, but also not getting the work is, whenever somebody used to ask me about my emceeing rates, I would say something ridiculous. I'd say 200,000 shillings plus VAT, withholding tax. Let's go. I mean, I'm not saying no to the work. Those are my prizes. And then one day, some motherfucker was like, "Oh yeah, no problem. So should we? Is that part of the airplane ticket, or should we? Or is that extra?" I'm like, "Airplane tickets? Ah, let's go, man. You're paying. Let's go." And they did, man. It was a wedding. It was a wedding in Mombasa. I flew. The whole time I am sweating. I'm not even happy they've given me 50% deposit. I am sweating. I'm like, fuck, I have to MC, man. Okay, it's an Indian wedding, blah blah blah. Not much. It was a religious wedding, and they were a religion where they didn't play music at the reception or at the wedding. It was mostly how do I say this? Instrumentals, and it rained. I touched the mic. I was getting a shock because the event was in the outdoor area, and since we started late, the organizers like, okay, man, I know we got you to also do jokes in between. Okay, since because of time, could you just read the schedule, the next thing, and then just go through the schedule. We can skip the Amandeep does comedy part and MC part. The moment I heard that, I'm like, okay, if you say that I'm not supposed to do much work and just read this paper, you know what? If you say, I'll do it, bro, I'll do it. But I'm just saying, I was really looking forward to the emceeing and the funny part. I'm just saying. He's like, oh, I know, man, I know, but it's okay, man. But time, and you're getting a shock on the mic. I'm like, okay, I get it, and that's what I did. I just read everything in the paper, and the show went smoothly. As a matter of fact, he gave me like extra. He's like, you keep, bro, you did very good job, bro, you keep. So yeah, so maybe I was incompetent, like in emceeing, but my luck was such that I was the most competent man over there. So here's a trick: sometimes if you don't want to do something, put the price high, and if God wants you to practice that thing, He's gonna send a motherfucker to pay those prices, and you're gonna have to practice. So that's it. That's the time I felt incompetent. Also, when I guess in primary school, when they made me like prefect, you're supposed to write noisemakers. Like, bro, me, I'm not competent in this shit. You know what I mean? I'll never write my friend's name. Me, I only write the kids I don't like. Kids who didn't give me their break. Kids who didn't share chevda with me. Me, I'm writing your name, and then if I see you write make noise again, I put times two. Incompetent behavior. But I think those are the only times I felt incompetent. Rerez Shereji, how are you, my man? What's up, all the way from Romania? What's up, my man? Good to see you on the stream. Canada, Job, yeah, man. If you ask Punjabis, the correct pronunciation of Canada is Canada. Canada is Kanda. Canada. Canada, Canada. Canada, Canada, mein jana. That's literally a banger. In Punjab, the song literally means Canada, 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 I will go, or I wanna go. Interesting culture of mine. I belong to an interesting group of people whose main aim in life is to not do drugs, but also do drugs and escape to Canada. Huh? I'm good, man. Share Rareji, sorry, Rarez. We haven't even done a journal so far, which is fine. We're gonna go to the journaling, and then maybe today we do a little bit different. We scroll through some news articles, some things on Twitter. Something is especially different. So yeah, man. Imran, brother, there are no tech jobs in Congo. Bongo, I know you're not Bongo, but Congo. Yeah, man. Really? There are no tech jobs in Africa? I just read an article today that Kenya is among the highest receivers of what do you call it? Like seed money from this, what are they called, startups. Interesting. But hey, but tech is good, man. I hear the money minting is dope. Like even here, the friends who are into tech, who are doing this, we call them finance boys or finance bros. These nerds, hey man, since Bitcoin, these guys have had a good ass time. They have been having so much confidence out there. I don't know what happened after Bitcoin. These guys made good money. I don't. I there's a friend of mine who used to earn, I think, 300,000 a month, and it was after tax. Do you know how many MC gigs I'll have to do to get that kind of money? At least one and a half, man. But always jealous of tech bros. Like, as it reached a point where I was making no money. I was not contributing to the family. I was just being cool. And I thought, man, what if I go back to school and then I learn tech? I learn coding, I learn Python and all that JavaScript and all that garbage. And then I'm like, why would I go to school if I can just learn it at home? And then I opened YouTube. I write how to learn coding, and the guy started talking, and I'm like, yeah, maybe that kind of money is not for me. Yeah, not interested. Thank you very much. I'll stick to being useless. That's just me. Jealous of tech bros who figured that out. Uh, hey, you guys, you're in tech. Benjo, see you hack. You guys should hack government websites and just troll. That's what I would be doing. I would just like hack equity bank, and if I see there's a loan, oops, no loan anymore. I just do shit like this, but I'm not you. You're probably greedy than me, so you don't care about other people. Jokes, Imran. Don't kill me. Uh, Poru, I missed yesterday's stream. What's up, everyone? Good to see you on the stream, Poru. You didn't miss much. Yesterday was just the funniest stream ever. That's all. Nothing special. Everybody was just doing laughing emojis. Nothing else was coming up on the stream. So I'm just saying, next time just join. Sorry for not showing up. You know what, Red Rays, we forgive you this time. But next time, you fucking pencil, if you don't show up to the scrim, teri bhai maa ki lanyoge. I like Indian insults. I've always thought about it. Like, English insults are, surface level. You know, fuck you. That's just like, fuck you. That's not hard. You know what fuck you means, like. But in Indian, bro, there's an insult that's very common called machhar ki jhaat. When the first time I heard that, I had to take a moment to just sit and think and comprehend that somebody sat down and said, man, I don't know, you guys, you're such a dirty person, you're such a retard. The only way I can describe you is the pubis hair of a mosquito. Machhar ki jhaant, bro. Wow. Poetry. You can't even say it in English without it being a long sentence. The pubic hair of a mosquito. You said too many syllables. Machhar ki jhaat. It just slides out. Teri maadi lan. Teri maadi lan. You see? It's a very deep insult. Your mother's penis. Ah, it's, oh my god, because you're not seeing the message. It's they're calling your mom a tranny, bro. Know what I'm saying? That's where we're beginning. Your mom has a penis. She's not your father. No, because your father has a vagina. Tere pyo di bunda, bro. Ay. These were insults. These are bad words that were created before all this LGBTQ plus. We were ahead of our time, Pana. Yeah, me, when it comes to insults, I think mother tongue insults, especially Punjabi or Indian insults, Indian language insults, are like OGs in my opinion, greatest of all times. I don't know why I went into that, but I just gotta appreciate the creative writing of my people when it came to hurting other people's feelings. There, I think we were cooking. JMO Giga, what's up, my man? Well, speaking of incompetence, your recent heartbreak insinuates incompetency in relationship. JMO, do you hate me, my man? Do you hate me, my man? But yeah, I can't disagree with the hard, cold truth. You're right, man. Me, I don't know how to be in a relationship. But that's why I am the best advice guy for relationships now. Sometimes a master is not the one who conquered every fight. Sometimes a master is the one who lost every fight. Because he knows what it's like to come from the depths and then keep going back. That's a true master sometimes. And I think when it comes to this kind of shit, relationship, bro, me, I know this thing, bana. You get me, there is no relationship problem I can't solve. I won't probably get into one because I know the pain is, too much for me. But if it's my friends going through shit, bro, they come for advice. May give them, like Michael. You know how Pep Guardiola gives advice to his players. So this is what you do. It's very simple, man. There is a company that sends flowers every month. So you just say 3 flowers a month. Okay, it's not going to cost you much, but it'll keep the peace. Okay, and she thinks you actually care, but it's on schedule. You know what I'm saying, bro? Cheeky, bro. Make and give advice. Me. That's why I know, because I know what it's like to be on the depths. So yeah, I was incompetent, but I think at the moment I am more than competent. Actually, no, I wouldn't lie. Not for myself, but for other people. You know. Like I was thinking, yesterday it was Thierry Henry trending because apparently when he was, on the journey of being the greatest French player to ever touch that football, his father did the same thing that was done for Serena Williams, basically, or Tiger Woods. Like since the beginning, the father just put him into that field and then just never gave him appreciation. So Thierry Henry always fought for his father's affection or approval or whatever the fucking word is. And that pushed him to do those great things that he did, pushed him so much that he even became a meme. Do you know how popular and great you have to be to become a meme? You have to have this thing that transcends your field and becomes part of communication. The Thierry Henry meme where he's looking at the camera and then like he can't stop his laughter. That meme, it's because his father never gave him a hug. Okay? And that got me thinking, like that's the kind of pain that motivates men and people, let me just say people, to achieve these great things, because this hole that their father never filled, the only way you can fill it is by achieving impossible goals, but they're not impossible anymore because this hole is infinitely deep. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a child and don't show them love, it's for the longer, better future for the child, is what I've learned. Absent fathers are actually the best kind of fathers. That's the kind of motivation and drive you can't get from hugs and "I love you, son." You know, you'd rather be, you'd be successful but a bit sad. But who isn't? People who got love from their father are also sad. So what's the problem? At least your Buddha's absence and or even presence, but the lack of affection or approval pushed you so hard. That's what I'm saying. Fathers are so important that when they're there, they can change your life. When they're not there, they can definitely change your life. So for those of us who came from families that were loving, your mom makes you breakfast in the morning. She wakes you up. Wake up. You wake up like this. Ugh. What a wonderful bright. You're excited to see the sun and be outside. If you grew up in such a house where rainbows was a common thing, and you got bored of hugging your father and stuff, you don't have drive or anything to do anything. The way to get that drive is to get your heart broken for the first time at the age of 29. If you get your heart broken in high school, it hurts, but there's so much recovery time. By the time you're 29, you're getting used to it. Your heart is solid, and you still don't have that drive because you are younger. It's like getting circumcised when you're a baby. You don't remember it, but the result is there. Okay, same with this one. If you're younger, now your heart has already healed, and now you just know how to talk to women, blah blah blah. But you don't have that drive yet, that pain. You get your heart broken at 29 for the first freaking time, bro. You will start doing things you never thought you're gonna do. You start going to the gym after work, bro. This is in reference to a friend of mine. This is not somebody. This is not me. Definitely not me. You become a creative freak. Start writing sketches every day. That's an example. Okay, you start a stream so you can talk to people and have fun, to forget about the painful. You're doing extracurricular activities like you're getting a report card done, my man. Okay, that drive is, that's how now you get a different hole. Now your heart has a different kind of hole, which is never going to be filled, because you're too, it's like getting circumcised later. Now you remember the pain, and it stays with you for a longer time, because now you have understood, your pain receptors have started working. So you might not have a good father, I mean a bad father who's technically a good father in this context, but you get your heart broken, my man, you're gonna become Thierry Henry, bro. But this is not applicable to, in my opinion, to athletes, to sports people, because by the time you're 29, usually that's when sports people retire. That's why I hate sports sometimes. It makes me feel super useless. You'll hear people my age are already retiring. They call him an old legend of the game. Like, bro, my life has just started. This guy's already finished his. What the hell? So I don't. I mean, like Garnacho. He's like 19 years old, and I'm a fan. He's supposed to look up to me, Bencho, in society. But I look up to him. I'm like, one day I will meet this young boy Garnacho, and we'll have so much. Bro, you get your heart broken, Bencho. You don't care about Garnacho. You fucking wake up every day with this drive, this hatred for existence that pushes you so far. I think it's a good substitute for the lack of fatherly love. But I mean, if you really want this drive, if you really want to become president or get a Netflix in 1 year or something, have father who didn't love you, and then get your heart broken by 29. Oh my god. You'll change the world. You'll be Steve Jobs' father. In sense, you'll invent things that people haven't even had a concept of. You'll be the guy who's the next thing for AI, where your phone is like a transformer. You remove the camera, you put it in the ass, and now you have a different phone. You make a modular phone work, bro. If that happened. But such gold stars are only by the grace of God, only come once in a lifetime. That kind of luck is not bestowed upon many people. That's a lie. Life is shit wall to wall, but you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, man, I guess, Jimo, you're right. I am incompetent, but not anymore. I have experience. And then you just realize that, hey man, relationships are they come at the wrong time. Sometimes I do agree with that. This is a bit serious. Unfortunately, the time for a man to create his life is also the age where you know he is also the age where he's supposed to be looking for the life partner, and usually if you're a guy, provider is always associated with men, and you know in the years you're struggling or trying to build a life that you think is yours, you might not be financially or economically or not broke, because you're trying to build this life. But the problem is life partners only come to people who have not only but most of the time who have a settled life. So you're in this sticky place. You're like, man, I wish if I was settled I would have had this, but I'm working hard, and so I can't have this. It's usually you have to pick and choose whether you want like this career. For example, let me just talk about myself. I want to be a stand-up comedian, like a full-time onto a stand-up comedian. My work is just to go around the world doing my jokes. Having a community, fun stuff. It sounds fun, but because it is fun, but to reach that I have to go through these everybody, I think it's just common, you have to go through these desert years, the struggling years, and blah blah blah, because you have to learn about just the art. It takes a while. So by the time I figure this out, I'll be old. Common, I mean, I've accepted it. If that's the kind of thing I want, those are the kind of sacrifices I gotta make. That's what I've told my brain. Think about it. If you want to be the greatest, you you have to be a person who does the things the greatest does. Like if you want to be LeBron James, you gotta play basketball to his level. Even when you're not playing basketball, you're playing basketball. You have to lie to people that you listen to this music, this book, because that's the kind of person who would be the greatest at basketball. I hope I'm making sense. So you have to become the role of this character, and sometimes these are sacrifices you have to make. Like, okay, no problem, I won't have somebody that I can talk to at night. Who cares, brother? Who cares? Tonight smash. Sorry, that's my Khabib accent. It comes out once in a while, especially when I say, who cares, brother? Who cares, brother? You see, Khabib is a good example. He's not married. He has an undefeated UFC record because he knows the kind of person he has to be to have that record. Otherwise you're like a John Jones. You're doing hey, but even John Jones, but you're doing drugs, you're chasing women, you're punching pregnant people. But that's the other side. You can either be Khabib, where you focus on the discipline. Even him, you see him, he had love from his father, but that was too much, I think he's a good example, by the way, of people who achieved greatness, but they came from a loving home. And that's also an asterisk. If you hear the stories, he used to fight bears. What kind of sane father will let you fight a bear? But you see, that's how he's the greatest, at least in his weight class, with an undefeated record. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm trying to say. Moving on. I started school and karate. Hey, good for you, Riz. Good extracurricular activities. Uh, like I also realized, like finance has a lot to do with the kind of things you're introduced to. Like if I was younger and I was introduced to drumming at an early age, who knows? Maybe I could have been a drummer. My father didn't think of that shit. Wow, I'm such a complainer, bro. I apologize. He's a great man, greater than me. If I'm half of anything my father is, I think I've succeeded in life. So nighttime when you show it, it can't, because I gotta go there. Oh, no worries, Reyes. You're a moderator. You can join this stream whenever you freaking want, bro. Nothing against you, my man. Hillary, today I crashed a server. Never felt this incompetent. Bro, are you the reason M-Pesa went down for 2 hours? Yo, man, I've never seen panic as this, especially online when M-Pesa was down for 2 hours. because there are people tweeting, they're like, yo man, I'm in a matatu, I don't have cash, and M-Pesa is down. I don't know what am I gonna do, you know. And today is a good reason to realize that hey, M-Pesa may be convenient, but you gotta have actual cash. You know, fellas like me didn't feel the difference. You know, as digital money, real money, same thing, bro. It's not existent, so it didn't really affect us. I wasn't bothered. You know, I actually heard it on the internet that M-Pesa is down. You know, man, I never realized that. Same way when they say, "Oh, messages are not working on WhatsApp," I'm like, "Oh, really? Oh, is that why I'm not getting messages for the past 2 years?" Ah, is it down for more? Oh, okay, okay. So it's not me who's lonely. Oh, fair. It's just WhatsApp that's down. Makes sense. But you guy, it's good. I'm actually kind of happy M-Pesa went down. People need to wake up. You know, you can't. And by people I mean me. You can't have all your money in digital format. It's losing format. It's losing value, of course, because it's still in Kenya shilling, and M-Pesa is going to be run by Kenyans, and Kenyans, that's where the most competent bunch out there, especially when it comes to tech. But sometimes, there's a cup, and M-Pesa goes down for 2 hours. Then what are you gonna do? Cash. You gotta have cash, my man. What else did I have to say about that? Like, I'm still amazed how M-Pesa has not been hacked. Like genuinely, that was one of the reasons I was a bit apprehensive of putting a lot of money in my M-Pesa account, and by a lot of money I mean like 2,000 shillings, because that's a lot of money. Uh, because I thought, man, M-Pesa is gonna, the security system of most Kenya. Like if you look at any government website, I'm sure if I really want to, I can like crack it. I can like, you know, hack it or something. Like because you just see the quality of these websites, you're like, why is somebody competent not hacking this shit? It's because there's no value. You know what I mean? So I thought first M-Pesa was going to be like that. I'm like, okay, I wasn't really trusting it. I'm like, somebody can just hack, take all the three shillings from every account and become a billionaire. And I do believe that has happened just without our knowledge, because sometimes I keep a track of all my M-Pesa expenses, like manually, and then I check my messages. There's always a discrepancy. No matter after a week or so, what I calculated and what I'm supposed to get, there's always a mistake, even though I write everything. So I feel like, even go back to the messages, I feel maybe the convenience fee or something, there is a bit of corruption over there. But those are just my theories, my conspiracy theories. I think today the reason M-Pesa crashed genuine, bro, genuine, is they got a new intern. And they told him, Epu, just check the spelling of all the codes, and the kid just pressed the wrong button, and then bada bing bada boom, 2 hour mistake, and now people are stuck in a matatu without payment. Like even at our work today, a lot of goods were not sold because M-Pesa was not working. People just said, okay, I guess I'll come tomorrow. That's how people depend on this digital currency. But yeah, good lesson today. Thanks for crashing our server, Hillary. You did a splendid job. I like singing, I'm getting very open with you motherfuckers. I sing when I'm alone, when I'm feeling feelings, and singing comes out. It's as if my second name is Sing. And today, I think let's just journal, man. I think let's just start journaling from now. I could not sleep after 4 a.m. I just can't, man. Uh, you know, yeah, not really excited about doing a 9 to 5. That's just me. That's just me, and it keeps me awake at night. I just wake up, thinking like, what the fuck am I doing with my life, man? That's the obsession. That's it's important. That pain, those nightless, those sleepless nights. I'm going through it. That's the thing about life, man. Sometimes you know how it's gonna go, but you still have to go through it. Just knowing that it'll be painful, it'll be sad, it'll be depressing is not enough. Knowing sometimes is half the battle, going through it is the actual battle. And so today after 3 I just could not sleep, and I had to wake up at 6 a.m. So for 3 hours I was just in bed, just tossing and turning, just having these cloudy thoughts. Didn't know what I was doing with anything in my life. So many things to achieve, not enough time. Wow, what am I gonna do? And the next thing I know, my alarm rings, and I'm like, oh, it's time to go to work. So very happily, because I'm so excited about being where I am right now. Oh, woo, so super exciting. I went to work, and every day is becoming easier. Every day it becomes a little bit easier. Although me and Machudu, I'm just an asshole. Let me just say that. I refuse to accept this, so that's why it's becoming slower to accept my role here. Because me, I've talked about it 100 of times, but slowly it's becoming easier. I don't have to carry lunch anymore. I get lunch from work, so that's a W. That's a W. W is in the chat. Although I do believe there'll be a problem with parking. It's in industrial area. I can sense it. The Askari keeps telling me, "Okay, boss, can you take your car and then you put it over here, and then you take your car again, and then you put it back over here." So that's how most of my day is spent, just changing my car as a parking position. Hey, but it's a good waste of time. Uh, lunch was good. Today was a bit hectic. Quite a lot of people. Quite a lot of customers I had to deal with. Today I had to apologize. I'm like, I don't care. It wasn't even my fault. It was the guy before me. But I'm like, you know what? On his behalf, I apologize, customer sir, because customer is always right. Now, can we just start from the beginning? Like we're human beings, and things are not always supposed to go smooth. It just happens, bro. Relax. I wish I could just talk like that to customers, but you can't. So yeah, so after work I came home, went to the gym. I'm back, guys. You see, back to the gym. I did triceps, I did chest, and I did shoulder shoulders. So it's going good. My goals that I set for this year, of going to the gym, doing a stream, working on sketches. Is so far 9 days in, so far so good ish. Not gonna lie, it's going alright. It's going alright. Although one thing I'm really thinking about is the growth on Instagram. I don't know why I don't grow my Instagram. It's fun. The numbers going up is fun. It's addictive. Comments are fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hooked. But for some reason, my numbers are going down. Even though I've been uploading a bit more, I believe is bots. I think there's a lot of bots that follow you, and then they unfollow you, and then they give you a heart attack. Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Because you want those numbers, and they have got me, man. So I wrote down work on Instagram. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I think I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Why change? Why have a different approach when the first one is not working anyway, right? So that happened. I updated my website today. If you haven't checked it out, check out amandeep.co.ke. I have a show coming this Saturday. Finally, I have a ticketed show with my face on it. It's a special show. The main act is an act from Canada, but he's not Punjabi actually. He's a Ugandan in Canada who made it, the lucky guy. His name is Arthur Simon, but the spelling of Simon is Simeon. So I'll just call it Simon. I just call him Arthur. He's a gangster. His credits, he's done Just for Laugh festival. He's done HBO. So I'm excited to be on the same lineup as somebody this qualified, this competent, with these many credits. So I'm a featured act. I'm excited. I have jokes. Can't wait to put pressure on the comedians after me, because I'm gonna bring in the A game, bro. Me, if I want me, this guy's hey, if you're on Saturday, just know Aman is going to bring in the A game, which I usually do, except open mics. Open mics are new jokes, but these ones, my man, let's call them doggies. If you don't know doggies, are tried and tested jokes that work most of the time. So I'm excited for Saturday. Uh, yeah, so I updated my website. I went to the gym. I ate chips. I think that's the problem with me. I go to the gym, but I still eat like a nonsense. What a Kenyan thing to say. Eating like a nonsense bana. And that's why I'll still get the muscle, but I'll have this pot belly, this Indian pot belly, which is a sign of wealth. Because I've only seen this kind of belly on wealthy people, like genuinely. I just got it by sitting at home on my ass. So yeah, that's how my day usually went. I came first time. This is actually the first time I came home. Uh, I went to the gym. I ate. I made the poster. As I was writing, I fell asleep. I, and I woke up at like 9:50, 15 minutes before the live. Uh, so I don't know what time I'm going to sleep now because I've already slept. But you know what? Stress will keep me sleep. Moving on. Jay, let me help. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what was that in reference to. Do you work for? Okay, work for. Never mind. Blah blah blah. I was going through the X timeline today. Oh, where did the comment go? Oh no, timeline today felt whoever felt whatever safe devs were feeling. Difference is I wasn't being roasted. Exactly. I don't know what that means, but I agree with you, Hillary. Please do a house tour like every YouTuber does that. Venture. You guys, I'll do that tomorrow. Today the bed is a bit dirty, and yesterday somebody made fun of me, and it's like if your room looks like that, we'll allow you to say the N word. That's kind of hilarious. So once I'll do that tomorrow. I'll clean it up. I'll show you the room. It's not that big. Don't worry. My father never did corruption, so it's just decent. But in comparison to the average, I'm actually living like a king. So whew, grateful for what I have. Let me just say that. Uh, would you be interested if we were shown what's behind the wardrobe? This? Talk about this? Just clothes, man. I can show you that now. Have a look. And that's it. I have a friend who used to be inside the closet, but some say he's still in there. Right, Pranav? No names. I didn't say any names. I hope that's enough. Island tour. One day, bro. One day, I'll be so rich. I'll have an island where I blackmail all the rich people. I get them in that island, make them do weird shit, take photos of them doing that weird shit, and then blackmail them. That's how I'll control the world. Uh, Island tour. Actually, if I think that's what Jeffrey Epstein was, right? He was just a connector of pedophiles to pedophilic material. That was it, right? And then he had photos of them or videos of them or just evidence of them doing these crazy things. They had dirt on each other so that they work for each other, because if you don't do that, I'll expose you, and if you don't do this for me, I'll expose you, and kind of shit. They were in a cabal you know so yeah, I think that hasn't gone. I think that was just one of them. Genuinely, I think there's so many cabals like that, because as you grow older you realize the number of incompetent people out there. And why not? Why won't they think it's a good idea to form such silly groups and destroy the world? Of course they will think like that, because people are retarded. So yeah, I genuinely think there are more groups. I think no, it's not even an island. It's probably like islands. That's not even funny. JMO Giga, well, I'm just looking to commiserate with you. I too am nursing a broken heart of my. What happened, JMO, my man? Why did she leave you? Is it cause you say harsh truths like that and laugh at people's pain? Welcome to the club, brother. Now, Imran, why do they want their father to fill their. Imran, let me tell you, there's some holes only your father can fill. And these holes are so deep, nothing else can fill those holes except your father. Or maybe your stepfather. Anyway, moving on. You made me cough. You guys, that's funny. Don't make jokes because nah, man. You guys make jokes, man. I love jokes, man. I actually prefer if you're funnier than me. Nairobi shows Laugh Bar presents. Hey, this guy got the whole Arthur Simon 13 January Chemi Chemi restaurants level. Buy tickets. Why not? Okay. This is real. Yeah, man. I have a show coming up Saturday. I don't know why you pasted that, but good, man. Good. Moses Karaoke, welcome to the stream. I'm always carrying some hard cash with me. If you want hard cash, you just look at the note, and then you just rub it. Just rub it. Maybe pinch it a bit. Just pinch and roll a bit. And if it's soft cash, it becomes hard cash. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Oh, that's a horrible joke. With me while out of the house, not enough to get me mugged in Githurai. Yeah, man, actually a good thing to consider. Is that what is the appropriate amount of hard cash? Enough to get you around the day, but not too much to attract fellow people from Githurai. How much was it? How much do you think? I think it should be 500 to 1,000, but you don't have it in one note. You have like 50 shillings notes, you have 200s, and then 200, but they're not even in the same place. One is in your top pocket, one is in your back pocket, some is in the socks, and the other one is in the heel of your shoe, just in case they tell you to. So at least you have one in the socks also. You have to be prepared. So yeah. Good thing, Moses Karaoke. uh, Check the spelling of all the codes. Which codes? Is my website fucked? I just checked, it worked. You know what, I'll check it. By the way, make a game because it's funnier. You know what, we'll make games, don't worry. Raise you guys. This is the belief I like. You believe in me this much. You guys, we're gonna go far. Us together, all of us, we're gonna go far. Megan Darwal, welcome to the stream, by the way. Do you still get to eat lunch in the boardroom with the big boys? Yeah, my man. Yeah, I actually think that the lady who cooks food kind of hates me because I just swiggled my way into eating in the boardroom with the big boys, and now she has to create an extra plate every time. And today for lunch was burger, a veg burger. That was for lunch. Chips, chibalas. But guess what? Not only one type of chibala. Masala chibalas also, my man. Gang, freaking gang, bro. My mom's so happy. Ugh. Especially the way I eat. She's like, Aman, I'm so happy. Do you know how much grocery shopping has become cheaper since I don't have to give you lunch? Like, mom, you wait the day I uninstall myself. Things are going to be way cheaper in this house. Think about groceries, bro. There'll be less electricity, less water. You guys are not thinking the way I'm thinking, mom. You're very funny life. Thank you so much, GS. Just pouring my heart out for all the people that appreciate my work. Thank you so much, Bashir Halaiki. What's up? He's also going to be performing with me on Saturday. So if you want a Muslim and a Kala Singh and a Christian in the same stage, Saturday, Chemi Chemi Restaurant. It's a very religiously inclusive show. And we have something that is very rare to find, by the way. A funny woman. Shiko Waitaka is also going to be performing. These are rare things. I'm not going to lie. You guys are lucky. You're seeing this unique unicorn for only 1,500 shillings. You have no idea how hard these are to find. You guys are lucky. Lamek Wekesa Kwanilia Huchapi. Yeah, man, ask Bashir. Why everybody asks why the Bashir and Emmanuel podcasts are not consistent. You know why? Because they're two people. Getting two people to do one thing is usually very hard. But if you're alone, you can sleep till 9:15 and then do a live at 9:30, man. Sure. So yeah, man. Uh I'll be hosting Nachapa Kazi. I can see David Mashari Hapondani Msho Atoke. Where is David Mashari in the stream? Anyway, moving on. Church, what's up, Amandeep Singh? Would you ever consider a stage name when you get famous? Nah, man. If I work so hard with this face, I don't think I want a stage name. I think usually stage names are for people who wanted to hide their real identity. Because you have an actual job, and you don't want your boss to find out that you are actually Missy Ellie at the strip club. That's your stage name. Most people even say that the reason they got a stage name is so their family doesn't find out that this is what they do on the side. But me, I don't care, man. Me, I like Amandeep Singh. Although it's a very, I think globally hard name to say. Usually comedians have very nice tight names. Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Ralphie May. They have this rhythm to, like Patrice O'Neill. That is such a comedian name. But if people are ready to learn Zach Galifianakis, you know what? They will also learn Amandeep Jagde. So yeah, I don't think I'll have a stage name. What stage name can I even have, bro? Sing boy, chick sing boy is on stage. You know, and my website is already amandeep.co.k. I don't want to create another website, learn WordPress again, because I only learned it once and I don't want to bother with it again. Updating it is easy, but I have to go to GoDaddy, look for another domain, build a whole other personality. But maybe I don't know. I'm not a big stage name guy. I think my name is my stage name. That's the name I wanna create a legacy with. Legacy. Look at the big words I'm using. But yeah, man. When you get famous, also that is very very kind of you. You have this much trust in me that I will get famous. Church. Thank you so much. Thank you for those lovely, kind compliments. Azim Aliyar, what's up, Aman? Would you go back to radio? Yes. Duh. Sorry, that was a bit rude. But yeah, man, I would love to go to radio. Uh, but, I'd also love to be friends with Brad Pitt. But, Bancho, that's not going to happen. So if the offer comes, why not? Although radio, it becomes another job. It all depends which radio station. Because being on air live, that's the fun part. That's the part everybody loves. This is it. This is actually it. Sometimes, let me even tell you, this is more radio than actual radio, because no one listens to radio these days. I'm not lying. So radio stations are firing people. The only radio stations that are making any money or surviving are vernacular ones. The ones whose main audience is not urban. because people still in non-urban areas, rural areas, let me say, listen to the radio like, like a schedule. Like that's a thing they do. They're like, oh, today at 7 we have to listen to the radio. Those are the ones that still survive. But the ones who are mainly aimed at urban audiences, those ones hardly, in my opinion, advertise. You know what I mean? Because people, what are the only times they might listen to radio? In the car, right? That's where the biggest shows, or the most important shows, or the morning drive shows, because people are stuck in traffic going to work, and then the home time drive shows, like the 4 p.m., 7 p.m., that gap, because people are driving back home and they might tune into the radio. Yeah, those are the only two times. So it's a very limited like audience. But here, we're here, we are talking, I'm reading comments on radio. Most of the times, to my experience, I would say 70 to 90% of the answers that people read, oh, our viewers have said, oh, we have just got a message, they're all lies. These are all fake, scripted. This is the tea. If you're looking for tea, this is the tea. Oh, especially in Kenyan radio, people don't really get those messages now. Back in the day, bro, it was huge. The presenter just walks in, says hello Nairobi, and the phone lines are ringing. These days, not so much. It's not matter. It's not the matter to listen to radio. It's not the thing. Culture might change. Maybe next thing, radio is the thing. Because look, I think long form talking will be the new radio. Hear me out. Before, radio was mainly for the music, because you wanted to hear the new song before it gets anywhere, and you only got it on the radio, and that's why it became popular. But after Spotify and YouTube, you can listen to any song you want. So why would you take a chance on hoping to get a good song on radio? So slowly it went down. So the only thing I think that's going to keep people, or bring more people back to radio, is conversation, is these long form talks. And my theory is kind of working, because one of the biggest shows is a show called Newsroom or Talk Room. But I know it's on Spice FM. They do, I think, Adults in the Room, I think that's the show. They talk about heavy topics. It's not about sex and stuff, which is the other, no, sorry, sex or relationship. Those are the main topics on 98% of radio stations, except that one. There they talk politics, they talk current affairs, they talk law, things that are actually interesting, and they're long conversations. Because people can listen to music anytime, but that conversation is only going to be there. It's like a podcast, basically. So I think that could be the future of radio. And when that opportunity comes, and they're like, Aman, we want somebody to do dick jokes on radio, you know what, I'm like, I'm game, bitch, let's do this. So yeah, I would love to go back on radio, but I don't think the meta allows for my kind of personality to shine, you know. And also, radio in Kenya, at least, I don't have the voice. You need to have that British voice to work in a Kenyan radio station, cause I don't know, it's gay. I don't know what it is. Why can't they just have Kenyans speaking on radio, so people don't feel like you're being talked by a foreigner? But I guess the accent is associated with a certain community, and they can charge a bit more. I guess that's it, because vernacular radio stations, then they, if you sound British, they don't give you the work. You need to sound like the area you're going to work in. Sorry, that's my bad accent. Watu wakiwa Epstein Island bash ako ronga kichapa. Hey bro, sometimes it's okay to miss some bashes. Sometimes it's okay to miss a party, because you never know who's invited. Might be some Stephen Hawking guy who likes some young lady. I can't believe that guy was on the island, man. And he was there a couple of times, not just once, I think. Like even when you're in a wheelchair, if you're a pedo, you're gonna go for it. That's what I've learned. These guys are very consistent. It's like I think it's the people who achieve a lot in life are people who got their heart broken late in life, people whose fathers never loved them, and pedophiles. Especially in the entertainment industry, these guys are king, man. These guys are everywhere. Uh, I think it's because this is what I believe. I think because especially the Hollywood entertainment industry was built on the hard work of a child. I forget her name, but she was a young actress, a child actor, and most of the old movies were just based on her. Like she was a recurring character that used to come in most movies, and she had very adult lines. I mean, I'm sure we have seen those videos. I don't know if you have seen. I can't remember her name, but the way they talk to her, it's as if she's a fully grown woman. So those are the origins of Hollywood. So that kind of culture, I do believe, carries on. Unfortunately, Gidurai Kevin Ndungu. Gidurai, no, I'm offended. The streets are safe now. Really? Walk with your phone like this in Gidurai tomorrow. I'm sure we will not see your comments on this stream because your phone will be snatched, my man. You can't walk like this in Gidurai, bro. But good. I hope I'm wrong. I would love to live in a safe country. Basil, what's up? Good to see you on the chat, my man. You reckon there's a secret island where rich Indians go to eat meat? I think that island is called Goa or Sri Lanka. But hey, remember, India eats a lot of meat, bro. India is the world's biggest export of beef. I'm not lying. Biggest. Is it biggest or largest? Biggest exporter of beef. I'm not lying. Sorry, Brazil. My bad. My bad. Hey. I take it back. I take it back, bro. It's Brazil. I don't know where I got India from. Why do I remember? Is okay if it's not number one. Oh, India is number four. Oops. Still a weird number. You know what I mean? For a country known for its love for cows and respect for cows, their biggest export is the fourth biggest exporters of beef, bigger than Argentina. And those Argentines, those fuckers, those guys like freaking beef. Pakistan is 14. India exports more beef than Pakistan. Do with that information what you want. And by the way, I don't know where this stereotype that Indians don't like meat come from. I mean, I know where it comes from. There's a big India. That's the thing about India. It's so huge that even one community can shape the perception of the whole community because we kind of do look alike. For example, Punjabis, Kala Singhas, culturally, we are known for our meat eating and meat loving personality. The chicken tikka and the masala chicken and all the chicken dishes are butter chicken are usually Punjabi inspired dishes. But yeah, I think I think there's an island where rich Indians go and shit in a toilet. Ew. Oh, that's gonna get me in trouble in the future. Oh, but I'm sorry, India. I love India. Oh, मुझे बंदे मातरम, don't hate on me. Anyway, Keith Kinoti, what's up, man? Good to see you on the stream. What's up, Aman? Who's your favorite comedian at the moment? Me. Because he makes jokes that I relate so hard to, man. He says things that I'm going through, man. This comedian, this Amandeep Jagde, is great. No, but in all honesty, my favorite one comedian. That's hard. That's hard to say. Okay, let me see. I'll just name every comedian I like. Locally in Kenya, many comedians I love. Emmanuel, Doug Mutai. They're all funny in their own way. Shiko Waidaka, Justin Wanda, Brian, yeah, my favorite comedian. He's a friend. George Waweru, Maina Murumba, Freaking who else? David Masharia, Bashir Halaiki, Bhanjot. Who else? You know, if I've forgotten your name, you're probably not funny, I guess. Oh, sorry. Mamito is also very hilarious. Uh, I'm probably missing somebody, but those are just locally my friends. I've seen them perform, and they're funny people. But internationally, even this is a huge list because there are Indian comedians from India that I love, like Karunesh Talwar, Daniel Fernandez, Kenny Sebastian. Uh, I'm even forgetting their name. Rahul Subramaniam. These are funny ass motherfuckers. But now maybe more to the Western world. Those ones I have like a top six, top five list. They're not in any order. Okay, there is Norm MacDonald, R.I.P., one of the greatest to ever do it. Patrice O'Neill, again, R.I.P., one of the greatest to ever do it. Dave Chappelle, yes. I would say Bill Burr, Louis C.K. Who am I missing? Uh, yeah, if those are the ones I would say are my favorite comedians. If you want to know who inspired me to do comedy, I would say it's Russell Peters and Eddie Murphy. So yeah, those are my favorite comedians at the moment. The thing with me, since I am obsessed with thing, I can't have a at the moment favorite comedian. Like even Pete Holmes, great funny motherfucker. It's hard for me to just pick one. I can say songs at the moment, because songs in my head are like a trend. Now I'm just listening to this guy, and then I'll get bored of his type of music, and then I'll listen to another person, and then I get, to me it's trendy like that in my head with music, but not with comedy. Yeah, so those are my favorite comedians, man. Church, cheers, boss. You're really famous, and thanks for the shout out. Thank you so much, Church. Don't worry. The fame is not the goal. The goal is to just be good enough. This is such. I'm just letting it out there. These are thoughts I've had, and why lie now? This is literally what I want. If I can have enough of an audience, enough of people who love my comedy, that I can sell 2,000 tickets in any city, I'll be one of the happiest people to ever exist. I think I've made it. If I can do that, I've made it. That's my, people say dream big. To me, that is still huge. That 2,000 people in any city I go, that is blows my mind, because I can't even get in a visa in most of the places I want to perform. So the fact I can perform, get a visa, and 2,000 people come to see me, to me that dream itself is too huge. So yeah, so thank you for that famous shout out, Church. Jagdeep Singh, what's up, Sasrikal ji? How are you, bruh? Okay. BACL FRP Gaming from Gimme Chips. Release, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Maybe, let me just Google these. Are they channels? BACL. Nah. Anyway, I'll try to understand what you're saying. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes, Chakal Cartel. By the way, Chakal Cartel, how is editing going? Huh? Benchot? You're here commenting, motherfucker. How's editing going? Why are you not editing doggies? Chodia, you're here commenting, being sarcastic. And you know why I'm wearing the Santa hat, Benchot? Oh, how's the edit? Where's my money, bitch? Commenting like a fucking answer now. Why are you not answering? Chodia, fucking machar ki jaat. Call back. Uh, David Masharia twice. He was here in the chats. I didn't see him. Carlin. Oh, George Carlin is. These are people who you realize that they the way you think of comedy now, it's not how it was thought of it before. For example, Bill Hicks, is one of those pioneers in the matter of this social comedy, where your comedy has this anti-government, anti-establishment message, that most people genuinely believe in. So he started it, and it's after him that this is how comedy became this anti-establishment thing. Because before this, comedy was just so my wife, she was diagnosed with cancer, and then she got out of the hospital and died. She was hit by a bus. That was comedy. That was Woody Allen comedy. Then Joaquin Bill Hicks came. They're like, by the way, you fuck the government, man. Then Patricia came and women ain't shit. I'm like, yes, these are the people who shaped comedy. So yeah, I'm Indian and Yamachoma is the best. Yeah, man. Every African culture, every African country prides in its roasted meat. Oh, we do nyama choma. No, we do a braai, bro. It's the same fucking thing, bro. Relax. It's fun. Just it's not your only thing. When people say it's only asu, no, man. Walk around. Everybody does this shit. People say, oh, German sausages are the best. Yeah, bro, that's the muturas. That's it. Just cause you call it a Schweinsneister doesn't change the fact that it's still a mutura. You know. Anyway, these things really piss me off, my man. Let me not lie. By back from gaming. Hey, man. I am so old. I didn't even know BFG means back from gaming. You know what it is? Have fun, play games. We will miss you. It'll be ready when it is. Yeah, so stop commenting, Chodya. Stop being sarcastic. When it's you, it'll be ready when it is. Now, where are the laughs now, bench? Anyway, uh, I can't believe I've done an hour of this. This is amazing. Without you guys, this stream would be nothing. Thanks. Genuine, bro. Genuinely. Uh, let's read one news article. Golf legend Tiger Wood Nike end partnership. Gay. That's my reaction. Oh, that's gay. This guy's 1 year's Nike or Nike partnership could have fed a family of 90,000 forever. But it is what it is. Good for Tiger, man. I never knew golf had that much money. When I was younger, I didn't like golf. I was always of the opinion it's a waste of space. If it can't be in a stadium, what's the point? It's a waste of space. Like futa, it's one location. Billions of people can come watch it in one place. It's kind of efficient. Same with any cricket, swimming. It's in one location. But this one, the location itself is huge, but that's just one of the locations. Now you need other locations just as huge, so you could have different freaking places to play. How many churches you could have built in those golf areas, golf fields? How many comedy clubs? Actually, never mind. Church is a better investment. The return is very good. Speaking of church, the Pope calls. Pop calls. You guys are gonna have pop calls. They're holy. I don't know where that joke was going. The Pope calls for universal ban on surrogate parenting. Calls it deplorable. That's a bit of a cognitive dissonance, if you ask me. Look, I'm not a genius. Look, I ain't saying I'm the smartest man in Nairobi or even in South B. I'm probably, below average. But isn't the Pope Catholic? And wasn't the birth of Christ in some way surrogacy? I'm just saying Joseph was not the actual father. Jesus was in Mary's womb, and he was put by some angel through the will of God. So how is that? Munani gets there is a bit of disconnection over there. Like it's okay for the people in Middle East to do it, but it's bad for people after 2000 years to not do it. You know what I mean? This come on, man. What's up with you, Pope? But he's the greatest Pope because he said doggies will go to heaven. And you know what? To me, that's all that matters. I'm just saying. Things are not adding up with the, but that's how religion is. Some people are allowed to do things while others are not. Like these televangelists, they can preach that you're supposed to give and give and give, but them they just take. When it's time for them to give, there's a flood in Texas. These motherfuckers own stadiums and they'll never open the doors. You know what I mean? You built that stadium with the tithe or the teeth or whatever, the tithe you received from all these people in desperate situations. And, them, they're looking for faith, they're looking for hope. And then, you build a mega church, you own private jets, and then there's a flood in Texas, and you don't open your doors. Something's fishy, my man. Something's not adding up. You're not practicing what you're preaching. Anyway, I think this is the last one I want to talk about. uh, Hitler memorabilia in matatus, on matatus. Okay, now if you don't know, in Kenya, matatu culture is a matatu is basically a way people move from point A to point B. These matatus are like buses, but they're privatized and they're smaller. And one cool thing about the matatus is that there's a lot of artwork, around the matatu. They'll have photos of celebrities, and that's how you made it. Is if a matatu has a portrait or a photo of you at the back. But recently there's been a increase, or people have just noticed that Hitler is also one of those superstars that Matatu people worship. Come on, man, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Like, this guy was evil, and Matatu guys are like, yo, man, that swastika is looking kind of cool, and they just put Hitler there. I don't think they're doing it to be offensive. I just think, it's cool. To them, it's just a famous person, and they're just putting it, and because of all the memes and stuff. I think they just find it cool. They don't really understand the horrible things he did, especially with art. This guy's art was garbage. you know so here's a sketch idea that I'm working on. This guy, it's Black Mirror, where the whole idea is to show the bleak future of humanity. So my sketch idea is, don't steal it, Chodhyas. Is of a guy who's in a Black Mirror meeting. Fuck it, who steal it, who cares? I'll come up with better ones. It's a writers meeting for Black Mirror episodes, and this sketch is focusing on a guy who does not know how the world works. So all his suggestions are of things that are already happening, but in his head this is the future. It's like, guys, I have an idea for Black Mirror. Okay, so how the money value of money has not increased in all those years. How much you need to earn more to get the same kind of a life our parents had. That's the kind of place. So now imagine a very dark future where women start making pornographic material of their own self and selling it online to supplement their income. What do you guys think of that? Do you think that's a dark future scenario? We're like, bro, that already happens. Like, shit. Okay, here's another idea. Okay, think of it this way. There is a cabal of world leaders. They go to an island where they do horrible things, and they get dirt on each other so they can blackmail each other and control the world in such a manner. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of such a Black Mirror episode? Then he gets fired because he knows nothing. Anyway, working on that sketch. When it's complete, you guys will probably see it. And other than that, I think I can go to sleep. It's 10:53, my man. I'm so freaking tired. I should go to sleep. No Matatu Bona. They are Dala Dalas. Oh, that's a nice name for Matatus. Dala Dalas. Have you ever considered starting your own religion? Deepism. One thing I've noticed about people who start religions is that one of the things their religious leader has to do is fuck everybody's wife. And you know what? I like the name Deepism. Let me start working on the commandments of DPSIM. But I think it's time for me to say goodbye. You guys have been awesome. We have done what this stream was supposed to do: journaling, working out jokes, and having fun. And I think today we have ticked all of them. And with that, see you tomorrow. Actually, will I be? No, I won't be on tomorrow. I'll probably be on Sunday. So next stream on Sunday, I think that will be an interesting stream. A lot will happen, so I'll have a lot to say. It's going to be right after my show, which is on Saturday. God damn, son. So yeah, super excited. And with that, what do you guys, if you're still here, what do you think the next poster should be? I mean, not a poster. The next thumbnail should be. So people said Onana. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to do Onana. Bin Laden. Bin Laden was for birthday. Museveni, Jose Mourinho, Kim Jong Un, Obama, Einstein, Zelensky, Gashagwa, Joe Rogan, Stephen Hawking. Oh my god, why did I forget that shit? That's hilarious. Oh my, he's dead and he was a pedo. I don't feel bad. Stephen Hawking. Let me put that in. I like that. I think tomorrow is going to be Onana. There's a lot of excitement for Onana. And today we did a white man. I think tomorrow we should do a non-white man. Cat Williams was done, my man. Itemo, we did Cat Williams the day before yesterday. It's him with that look. You have an affinity towards losers that is not very like you, bro. That whole podcast had bangers after bangers. Imagine being, as I said, imagine being on Cat Williams' radar. You have made it in life. But anyway, I think tomorrow is going to be Onana. Hey, but Stephen Hawking, not tomorrow, Sunday. You know what? We're going to do Onana and then Stephen Hawking. How about that? I'll keep them ready. And with that, I love you.